I want you to get to know Century and what a great organization this is.
We are a small organization, but we're a mighty organization.
Century has opened doors to opportunities that we wouldn't have previously had. And it gives us the chance to create and expand on affordable housing.
Without the help of organizations like this, I wouldn't have a chance. Having a home is the first, always has been the first priority in my entire life. I left home when I was 15 years old. It's just that my father was really abusive and I became homeless. I have a homeless heart because I've been out there for 45 plus years. You know, on the streets, every time I was allowed to set up a tent or something, immediately I would try to put little vases of flowers in there and just make every place a home. And then I'd pack up and go someplace else.
Valley Pride Village is an existing 88-unit seniors building, operates as a naturally occurring affordable housing development.
I waited 2 years at the shelter before being placed here. 5 years and 7 months down the road, it's my home. It's my home. I have 2 pink flamingos in my garden. I have a hummingbird feeder out there, and I prize little things like that because you can't put hummingbird feeders outside your tent.
The housing crisis in California is very, very severe.
There's so many units that are needed, and the resources aren't there to fill the gap.
My income is about $1,162 a month. Social Security pays a portion of my rent, and I pay the other portion. If this place didn't exist, it would be extremely hard to find another place.
Preserving affordable housing is perhaps one of the most fulfilling things that I do because it stops the bleeding. My name is Danielle Bennett. I'm president of Alliance Property Group. We are an affordable housing developer that's based in Los Angeles. Valley Pride Village, it was a market rate property that didn't have rent increases that was marketed for sale with a broker. If another buyer who was not affordable housing would have bought this property, 88 seniors would have been without housing. And when I saw that, I thought immediately that this would be an opportunity to convert this property from market rate to preservation. On this particular transaction, they had some very specific deadlines, and we had a pretty stiff penalty for not closing timely. I think it was going to add another $500,000 to the purchase price. Because of the need to close quickly, I immediately thought Century was a fit for this acquisition.
Century started out in 1995. We are one of the largest financiers of affordable housing in California.
We are different from traditional banks because we're not a bank. We are a community development financial institution.
Intended to provide financing where commercial banks do not go. And we do not have the bureaucracy of a large bank.
From start to finish, we're our one-stop shop.
Which allows us to be very quick, very efficient.
At Century, we work with developers who have the same mission as Century, and that's to make sure that everyone has quality, safe, affordable housing.
Not just looking at us for our balance sheet, but who we are and what we're about and what we're trying to accomplish.
So when Danielle came to us and said there was a need, we didn't want to see seniors being displaced.
Honestly, this closing was the easiest closing that we've ever had. Century stepped up and closed really quickly, within 45 days. The existing tenants were able to remain, so it'll stay affordable for 55 years or longer. And we are now assembling the funds for the renovation and the new construction, building 92 new construction units, which will also be affordable housing for seniors.
Since the very beginning, Century has invested more than $2.5 billion into affordable housing, helping to create in excess of 55,000 affordable homes throughout California.
I would like to say to the team at Century, thank you for being there for Alliance Property Group. Thank you for being there for our residents.
Century and Alliance, I would like to say thank you. It means the world to me.